o'clock. Time for all ghosts to come out. Of course, there aren't any. Ah, you can't fool me. It's all in your imagination. Woo!
Guess there's nobody to whom, hope.
Well?
I guess you wouldn't be interested in letting me haunt a house, would you? I'll show you how I do it. I ain't very good, though. Didn't think you'd like it. Here's another one. It ain't very good either.
Hey, funny.
Shucks. Guess what I got?
A cow?
What color?
Red.
Uh-huh. Want to buy a cannon?
Well, here it is, 6 o'clock. Time for all ghosts to be in bed. But I don't believe in ghosts. They can't scare me. They're a lot of baloney. Ghosts. Woo!
Dave! Doc Hallen's been killed.
Doc Hallen, what happened?
It's over at his place. You gotta come now.
Now, wait a minute, Steve. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Now, this thing had killed the doc.
Well, what was it?
Stop with it, kid. Well, it's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater. Two teenagers see it first, like a falling star from outer space.
Boy, that was close. Hey, come on. I want to see if I can find it.
An old man finds it, touches it, and this is the shocking result. From then on, there's no stopping the blob as it spreads from town to town. It's indestructible. It's indescribable. Nothing can stop it.
This town is in danger.
How can it be stopped? Mob hysteria sweeps one city. Before long, the nation, and then the world could fall before the blood-curdling threat of the Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
Good evening, goblins and ghouls, and welcome to the Friday Night Scream Stream. I'm your host, Spakenstein, joined as always by my very good friend, Mr. Evan Sink.
Good evening, everybody.
How are we doing tonight, Evan?
I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. I've been got my first sniffle the season.
Uh-oh.
Tis the sneezing, you could say.
I see what you did there.
I sneezed so hard my nose bled today. That was so fair warning. If my nose starts bleeding again, somebody tell me.
Well, maybe that's just your body's way of celebrating BELA LUGOSI and this time of year and just everything. You got to shed a little blood sometimes. And
It's been so dry.
It has. It's been very dry. But it's been a good fall.
It has been.
It's not like it's super hot and then it's cold and then the leaves are gone and we didn't really get a fall, which has happened in the past. It's, again, for October, I mean, the weather's been perfect. Everything's been pretty nice. I can't complain. No complaints here. So I hope all of you have been enjoying your Friday and just your Shocktober so far. Let's see all of our very good friends in the chat. Sears, Kathy, Joe, Scott, I see Steve in here. YouTube changed the you to your handles, so I'm having to kind of decipher. Thomas in here. Hope everybody, Alana maybe popped in, maybe we'll be in later, hopefully. Hope you are all doing well tonight. It's a special night here because it is our season 15 finale.
Wow.
Yeah, give it up. 15 seasons, 150-ish movies.
It's a lot of movies.
Yeah, it is. I mean, think about it, Evan. I mean, did you ever in your life dream that you would have sat down and watched
150 movies?
Public domain horror.
Who would have known?
Public domain horror movies, Evan. Come on.
Right, yeah.
Don't leave it. That's the most important part.
We've gotten deep in the genre here.
We have,
on the show.
and I think tonight's movies are kind of the perfect example of kind of just the extremes that we get on the show. So it's going to be a great kind of celebration of the Scream Stream and Shocktober and all of you. I mean, again, we're happy to have you all here, and just again, we're celebrating the past year that we've all spent together watching these things. Some of you it's been less than a year, but some of you it's been a year plus, and so we're celebrating this season finale like we do all Shocktober season finales with a double feature. And
is it a midnight spook show?
It is. Well, we've done our own versions of the spook show in the past.
So we can't call it that.
So we won't call it that, but I will say that it's pretty darn close, because tonight's double feature isn't just any double feature. It is the Blob Double Feature, which you just saw there, the trailer for the 1958 sci-fi horror film The Blob. Of course, one of the big attack scenes is the Blob attacking a movie theater, and the theater is showing our first film of the night, Daughter of Horror, and the marquee says Midnight Spook Show, Daughter of Horror, also BELA LUGOSI. So that's what we're bringing you tonight. Of course, also BELA LUGOSI.
Also BELA LUGOSI. Yeah, that could mean a lot of things, couldn't it?
Of things, and I'm going to reveal what probably the actual film was, but
okay.
In our case, we chose a classic, which we've shown on this film. We've shown a film we've shown on this show before, but
a long time ago.
Season 1. You want to talk about all 150 movies? We're talking. This was our 10th movie. So that's another thing too that it's never out of the question revisiting some of our the films that we really enjoyed, really liked, and I know that Evan, big fan of. I mean, me too. Not just Evan, okay, but we're all big fans of White Zombie. But
yeah, White Zombie is good. It's been a while since I feel like have we watched it again since then? I feel like it's just been on.
It's probably
been on at some point.
I know I've shown it on marathons and things, but we, when we first watched it, we didn't have all you guys.
That's right, yeah.
So it's gonna be fun, but we're saving it. That's the second feature, so we'll get more into that later. But we're very excited for it. But again, we'll be starting off with Daughter of Horror, which has a very interesting backstory in and of itself, which some of you may be familiar with. I got a lot of fun facts on this film. But of course, we're ending the season like we always do with some Lugosi. And speaking of Lugosi, I know, as always, Evan brings us a delicious cocktail to pair with the evening's films and film. Well, tonight is films, and I noticed it's definitely more of a Lugosi tribute drink in a way, but it's in a little segment which Evan calls.
What were you drinking?
And what are we going to be drinking tonight, Evan?
So every season finale, I feel like I usually try to do maybe not every time, but I usually try to do some kind of tribute to Lugosi. And, you know, the past few weeks, we've been playing around with the zombie recipe and this syrup that we made. We've been kind of using. And last week, you know, I thought the cocktail was fine. Maybe, you know, maybe a zombie is like a harder thing to just tweak than I thought at first blush. So I kind of wanted to take another crack at it.
Right.
And I really got to thinking, you know, we're doing a double feature. What if we've done this before, but I think it's been a little while, is try to smash together two cocktails and create something new out of the fusion.
Okay.
So I thought, you know, white zombie, well, you know, it's almost kind of obvious. We do white Russian and a zombie. But that's kind of a hard thing to mix. Right. You know, right? Like a white Russian's a dessert cocktail. Zombie is a like really acidic you know, tiki drink.
Right.
And so you're really running the risk of curdling.
Ooh, yeah, curdling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've really been I was kicking it around trying to solve this problem, and we've done it before. There's different ways you can do a dairy and citrus drink.
Right.
I've seen some people say if you take sugar and you put it in the cream, which cream is supposedly like harder to curdle to begin with.
Okay, I could see that.
I think, you know, if you're using milk, you might
be riskier.
Might be in trouble.
Okay.
But if you sweeten some cream and then you just shake the hell out of it, some people say that helps.
That'll do the trick.
Yeah, and I also so usually a zombie has grapefruit juice.
Right.
But I thought if we're doing like mixing it with the white Russian, the Kahlua, I thought orange. I thought like coffee and orange might maybe go a little better than coffee and grapefruit.
True.
So we are doing oh, sorry, totally forgot the recipe itself. The recipe, the white zombie is made with rum, Kahlua, cinnamon syrup, orange juice, vanilla extract, and then topped with cream like you would a white Russian. So we are going with orange juice, not grapefruit juice. Going with a little bit of vanilla extract, which I've heard goes well with orange juice instead of bitters.
Oh, okay.
But we've got our cinnamon syrup. You know, rum and Kahlua always, you know, fine together.
Yeah, I mean, classic combination. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I mean, again, it sounds like a nice combination of flavors.
Yeah, can you see on the camera our
other
point of business that we need to talk about?
Yeah, the ice cup is in the way.
Okay. So guys, we have a little something to show off here.
Yes, we do.
We received a gift here at the Scream Stream from a friend of the show, Alana, the Spectral Seamstress.
Alana, who has, you know, I mean, for I guess definitely over a year, with along with Sears and I think Wayne, a few others you've been watching for over a year. And Alana, you know, you have fun with her in the chat. She is a blast. I am bummed she's not here tonight. But, you know, Alana, we have a lot of fun with Alana. But, you know, Alana also, she's very, as the spectral seamstress, you know, she makes clothes and she makes all kinds of little items and accessories and little knickknacks. I hope that's not an offensive term. Knickknack.
The light go down.
Mine? God damn it. Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy.
It's just gonna keep. I don't know if there's. I gotta figure out what setting is on my mic that's doing this, but yeah, Alana is you know, she's always making stuff, and if you saw, I guess it was a few months ago, she made us some Scream Stream shirts, which is really sick. And then just yesterday in the mail, we received
these awesome the official Scream Stream glass.
Scream Stream Schlocktail glass right there with the logo.
I love this.
Frosted, like that's what's cool. She did the way she did it. She frosted it in there, and it just it looks so sick. And luckily they arrived safely. She was very worried that they might get damaged. It said Fragile on the box, so I knew must be Italian. But no,
fine Italian glass.
Right. But no,
it went down again.
God, I need to figure out what's. Yeah, I don't know. It's not in Streamlabs. I gotta see. Maybe there's like another thing that's playing with my mic. I gotta get it to cut out because it's driving me crazy. Hopefully that won't happen again. But yeah, so big shout out, big thanks to Alana. Hopefully she'll be able to join us later. But we're we're really stoked to have these glasses to enjoy our schlocktails out of for many episodes.
Which is coming up, but so I've encountered I forgot. I've seen enough Great British Baking Show that I should have known this was gonna happen. But if you shake cream too hard with sugar, it just turns into whipped cream. I think it turns into something. So we've got some. I've got to spoon out this very thick cream. I don't think it's curdling though. Oh, I forgot to also say. So whenever I was shopping around for this recipe, I looked up the pHs of orange juice, like different brands, to try to figure out which was like the least acidic. And apparently it's Tropicana with calcium.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. And you go with less acid, hopefully lower your chances of curdling. But we'll see. You're certainly how's it oh, okay. Looks good.
So it's a little different than what I was kind of expecting, but it's just like it's instead of like a liquid cream, you just got a little dollop of whipped cream on there.
Yeah. I like that though.
I think
smells very rummy. And Kahlua-y.
Yeah, I just realized I can't smell because I'm
Oh yeah. Well, and I don't know if you saw in the chat, Evan Sears said he heard you sniffling last night.
Yeah, I guess it must have been coming on last night.
Dr. Sears, yeah. You should have given Evan the diagnosis then. He could have taken some preemptive measures. But hey, maybe this will open your sinuses up.
Yeah. Well, I say we go ahead and give this a go. This is the White Zombie for the season 15 finale. Cheers, everyone.
Season 15, Shocktober Lugosi. Cheers. It's really solid.
That's yeah.
Like at first the rum does hit you, but it doesn't like sting, and then everything else just kind of comes in, and it's very smooth. Very you're getting that
It does feel like it's kind of in the middle. Like it's not as thick and like decadent as like a dessert cocktail might be, but it's still got some of that like that pop that you might expect from like a from something more citrusy.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still getting like that citrus hint, but then the vanilla in there, the way that those play off of each other, it's
really pretty good. I kind of like this one. Yeah.
Actually, and like this is one you can like savor the taste after. It's not like burning, like liquor forward. It's you can actually savor the flavors. So this is great, Evan.
Yeah, that's the first time we've ever had or is it the first time we've ever had a whipped cream drink? I don't even know if that's true.
I feel like you've done.
There's gotta. I feel like I've done it at some point by now.
Had to have. You had to have at some point. No, this is very good. I think it's gonna go great with tonight's movies. So yeah, you've knocked it out of the park again, Evan. And since we're still on the schlock tales, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the spot here. Out of all the schlock tales this season, do you have a favorite?
Okay.
I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
No, let me. I do have them already pulled up here. I really enjoyed the white chip Moon Cadamia.
Oh.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
The Boo Motorcycle was pretty good. I really liked what we did for I guess it must have been Frankenstein Day.
Yeah.
The Franken Lime, which was the other. It was the one with cereal milk and lime juice.
Right.
That just barely didn't curdle.
That ended up being really good.
Yeah. The it was kind of cheating, but the Pinot Grigio and the elderflower liqueur.
Oh yeah.
With the way too much strawberry glaze for the Lugosi, or maybe that was last. That was the last
end
season
of
finale.
last season.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, hey, it's still
the Franken Lime was the season premiere.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it was.
Okay. I mean, again, we've had like 150 movies. We've had almost 150 cocktails. So it's one of those things we have to take inventory of now and again. So
yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, not all winners, but if you make 150 of anything, a few of them are probably going to be pretty.
You're going to be pretty solid, and they have been. So kudos to you on tonight's Schlocktail and all your Schlocktails this season, Evan.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Thank you. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream soup. Okay.
Oh, hey, now you're speaking my language.
I mean,
you turn it into a stew, and then we're talking.
You throw a bone in there.
Yeah.
Maybe some raspberry liqueur.
Yeah, and then we got a stew going. Yeah, this is great. So I think I think even though it's called the White Zombie, it will also pair well with Daughter of Horror, which will be our first film up tonight in the double feature. I have not seen this before, so I'm kind of excited because this really bridges the gap from last week because it is an art house kind of experimental psychological horror movie, and this is a less student film. This is made by Hollywood professionals, not like top of the business, but still people that had been working in the industry long enough that they weren't all college kids. So, which was last week's film, which was intriguing, but I think as Evan and others said, it was definitely a student film.
Right. Yeah.
So
it was fun.
But it was fun.
But it was what it was.
It was what it was. So Daughter of Horror kind of bridges the gap, and Daughter of Horror is more commonly lumped in with, again, other films we talked about last week, like Carnival of Souls and some of Ed Wood's work, which Ed Wood's DP for Plan 9, I think Bride of the Monster, William Thompson is the DP on this. But it
Ed Wood connection
looks a little better than that, but there's your Ed Wood connection. And, you know, in like in reviews and reading about this stuff, you know, the word Lynchian comes up a lot of references to David Lynch. So,
Okay, well,
there's,
we
you
like
know,
that.
again, there's no dialogue.
Oh, right. I forgot about
Right,
that.
remember we talked about it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw
we
the
did.
trailer. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
this movie. No
Quiet
dialogue.
movie.
But this movie did kind of go through a kind of an arduous release process where it was originally conceived and released initially under the title Dementia, and then a few years after its initial release, it was recut, retitled Daughter of Horror, and they had this voiceover narration put on it, and we'll see if anybody can guess who some of you may know who the voice is. Don't spoil it. We'll see if anybody can guess if you don't know in the chat, or Evan if
What year is this?
so the movie, this version of it that we're watching was released in 57, but this kind of cut of it it's convoluted. We're going to go into it later about,
Okay.
because basically it was originally shot in 1953, and then kind of over about 4 or 5 years it went through kind of this distribution hell. So we're going to get into it tonight. And there's a lot of interesting people involved, and we'll see some, and we'll talk about some of the people behind the camera. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited for this. Well, I'll go ahead and ask you, Evan, anything before we get into Daughter of Horror?
So, Daughter of Horror, this is the sequel to just horror, right?
That's right.
The first horror film.
Right. Who
Aptly
could
named.
forget? I've been saving that one. We haven't seen it yet. We'll get to it eventually, but you know, I like to sit on. That's why I haven't seen Carnival of Souls yet. I like to sit on them. So horror, that's another one.
You know, the first movie in every genre is just named for the new genre.
Right.
You know, like the first Buddy Cop movie was just named Buddy Cop.
Buddy Cop. Buddy Cop 1.
Buddy Cop.
They knew it was gonna be a franchise.
This summer, romantic comedy. 1.
Romantic comedy 1. Yeah, I mean, horror. Yeah, so Daughter of Horror. But you know, again, we'll kind of get into the differences and stuff between Daughter of Horror and the original version, Dementia. But one thing I will say is that when they were trying to get the Dementia version of the movie released, the writer, director, producer John Parker, this was the only movie he ever made. John Parker was in Hollywood and essentially got in touch somehow with this Hollywood comedy auteur filmmaker named Preston Sturges, who, if you know like classic Hollywood films, he's up there with like Frank Capra and all, like the guy who made It's a Wonderful Life.
Huh.
Like he did a lot of like screwball comedies and kind of witty, you know, things with satire, and he was very like, he would like slip stuff past the censors. He was very like he was very unique, but somehow the filmmaker behind this got in touch with Preston Sturges, got him to watch the movie and give an endorsement of the movie, which they put in a title card like before releases of Dementia. It's not here in the Daughter of Horror version, but I want to read it because I think that it sets a tone, and I think really editing wise, there's not that much difference. The only big difference is the voiceover. And some people say they like it better with the voiceover because it's kind of cheesy. And if you like cheesy horror movies, and it just kind of gives you a little, yeah, and you know us, you know our show. We love terrible narrators. So, but the Dementia version started with this title card from Preston Sturges. And it said, on guard. Art is a medium for the transmission of emotions. It is not difficult then to determine, for yourself at least, whether a work of art has failed or succeeded. It was intended for you, italicized this last word. You, italicized, are the only judge. I, italicized, enjoyed Dementia. It stirred my blood, purged my libido. The circuit was completed. The work was a work of art. Whether you, italicized, like it or not, will depend entirely upon the permeability of your emotional shell, your idioplasm, and your previous conditions of servitude. It is not important. Preston Sturges, Hollywood, 1953.
Not my idioplasm.
I don't even know what that means, bro. I'd have to look up the word idioplasm.
The permeability of my emotional shell?
I mean, he has a way with words. I mean,
I'll
the man is,
yeah.
He was a writer more so than director producer. Yeah. So if that's not an endorsement for the film, but
Yeah.
you know how he's kind of like.
So wait, which version of was that? This version?
That was the Dementia version.
Okay.
But again, the differences in terms of content.
It seems like tonally they might be pretty different.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll find out. If you maybe in the chat, if you've seen the Dementia version, maybe you'll be, because I haven't seen either version, and I didn't like look up like strict differences. I have some stuff we'll go over later, but I think without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the exciting beginning of Daughter of Horror right now. Can't tell if they're stars.
Well, if they're runway lights, they're way out of line. Space. The final whatever.
So the featured voice there, Marnie Nixon, she was the singing voice for a lot of like lead actresses in Hollywood musicals. What was it? The King and I, West Side Story, My Fair Lady, all those. She voiced for the leading ladies.
You out there, do you know what horror is? Smug, confident, secure because you are sane. Do you know what madness is or how it strikes? Have you seen the demons that surge through the corridors of the crazed mind? Do you know that in the world of the insane you will find a kind of truth more terrifying than fiction? A truth that shock you. Come with me into the tormented, haunted, half-lit night of the insane. This is my world. Let me lead you into it. Let me take you into the mind of a woman who is mad. You may not recognize some things in this world, and the faces will look strange to you, for this is a place where there is no love, no hope.
Is he going to be doing this the whole time?
Throbbing world of the insane mind, where only nightmares are real.
So
Nightmares
insane.
Of the daughter of horror.
No, he said it.
He said it.
So the composer who did the score, George Antheil, was an avant-garde composer who actually, with Hollywood actress Hedy Lamarr, invented the frequency hopping method that is now used in telecommunications like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Huh, wow.
Yeah. They were just like shooting the shit and realized like, oh, we could use this music stuff to come up with frequency hopping and use it for spy stuff for World War II. And then later on, the work was the basis for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity stuff. This is already more over the top than Carnivals of Souls, though, Sears. Which I like that. It is. Because Carnival of Souls is like... I mean, it's pretty grounded. I mean, until it isn't.
Did not know that. Bluetooth? Bluetooth, the...
I did not know that, Kathy. Jack's in the house. Welcome, Jack. She's gonna ram her head in the mirror, just like.
How's Annie?
Yeah.
How's Annie? Uh-oh. It's a comb.
Fine tooth comb. As in just one very sharp, long tooth. Harold Bluetooth? That's great. Oh shit. Garlic and warm milk, Sears.
Garlic and warm milk. Like raw garlic?
Recognize him?
Oh, snap.
That's Angelo Rosito.
Wow,
from
a young
Spooks
Angelo
Run
Rosito.
Wild and Scared to Death. And well, this is like what? 5 years after Scared to Death? 6 years?
Oh, after.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess
but you know,
the silence is just throwing me.
Right. Frequently paired with Lugosi, he really owned his own newsstand, like in Los Angeles, and he would do movies and also still work at the newsstand. Good old Angelo Rosito. Yep, and from Freaks and so many other classic movies. Very long. Being followed around by this menacing newspaper.
Bad news just won't leave me alone.
Got him. She's laughing?
Ugh.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Sheesh.
Damn. That's a yikes. Jesus Christ. He's beating that guy to a pulp. Yeah, that's right, Joe. That's why.
Just quiet day in the city. Day where nobody talks.
No, we want zero noise pollution. Go about your business, but just do it quietly. Did we get shut down?
Uh-oh.
They're saying, ugh, YouTube. Oh no, oops, oh yuck.
We out.
Did we get interrupted? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I did.
Are we off right now?
We're not off, but we're we're interrupted.
Right.
So I mean, you know, how should we proceed? 'Tis the question.
Yeah.
You remember when this happened?
Last time.
Last time we just powered through, and it was a little. Again, this movie's half an hour shorter than that movie, but still, it would be.
Yeah. So the last time this happened, we were able to play the movie like 5 minutes at a time. We just kept getting shut down.
Which is better than getting completely iced out.
It's true,
but it still was very annoying.
It took a long time to get through that movie.
It did. So I'll kind of leave it up to the chat. We can proceed that way, where we just kind of get through it and bits at a time, or we could skip ahead to White Zombie. I don't necessarily want to do that, but that's an option that we have. So I don't know what you think, Evan. I mean, again, I think we'll
I mean,
oh, they can't see it. Let's see. I guess we're not back to them yet.
No.
Wait till I can make sure that we're stream unavailable.
Suspended for policy.
I mean, it should let us back on. Should give it. Hold on, let me send them a message. Oh, okay. We're back.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. My goodness. I was just getting ready to send y'all a message to say that we were going to be standing by and figure it out. So sorry about that. Yeah. So what we were saying was, we'll leave it open to you guys. Do we proceed like we did with the, I think, Sears called it the Johnny Longbow movie with Track of the Moon Beast, and do we get through this in short segments, or the other option that we have is we can skip ahead and watch White Zombie. We'll leave it up to you guys.
We'll still come back or I mean, we could. If we skip ahead, I assume we'll move to Twitch for the other one, or
we'll just
do increments.
I mean, it's either we do it in increments, or we skip.
Okay.
And we just and we just do the one movie, which is not ideal, but I know that most of you will not want to make the jump to Twitch, and I totally understand that. We can let's skip ahead. What we'll do, because we've been interrupted before one time and then got through the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
So I want to give it one more
try
just
to see if it.
Just see, and we could turn the volume down, see what happens there. And then, yeah, if we get interrupted again,
then maybe we'll
skip ahead.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, on that note, we're gonna get back into daughter, and who knows? Hopefully, we'll get to my break point. Like we're We've already made it through at least 10 minutes of the movie. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and get back into it right now. Let me turn that volume down. And they can't hear that music. Okay. Oh, I see Drunk Review is in the house. Welcome, Drunk Review. Yep, double feature. Celebrating our season finale. And hopefully we'll have smooth sailing. It is pretty much silent. I mean, you know, the music is, you can take it or leave it. Puff, puff, pass. Yeah, you can tell the look on her face. They're smoking the good stuff. So that's Bruno Visoda, popular character actor that we've seen a few times on this show, actually. Roger Corman regular, who was in Bucket of Blood and The Wasp Woman and Attack of the Giant Leeches. He was the guy whose wife was cheating on him in Attack of the Giant Leeches.
Yeah.
And he cornered her and her lover, but then they got
chase.
attacked by the leeches.
Yeah.
That's Bruno Visoda. And he actually claimed that he was responsible for writing and directing half of this movie. But that's... I mean, apparently there was a lot of improvisation going on with this narrative, but...
Silent improvisation?
Yeah.
We're just making up this movie as we go.
Just making it up. Oh, they said, uh-oh, dag nabbit. Did we get...
Uh-oh, already?
Already? I
Already?
hope not. I hope not, but probably.
Womp.
I might just have to skip ahead.
It stinks.
I mean, what can you do? Yep, stream unavailable for policy violations. Dang. I mean, I had the volume turned down. You would have thought that would have been